I don't think you can really catch up to that Nova.
Yeah, I was just about to say, maybe Valentina seems so tempting here. And also, as you guys said, there we have the penalty zone master, Trizla, for Team Lilgun. How's the draft so far?
Okay, so Team Lilgun wrapped up already, and it's kind of clear. I kind of see how they want to engage and what kind of range they're working with. Again, it's true, you have to admit, let's call a spade a spade. They have very little ways to actually find the back line, and they are going to lose out on that range, especially if you're looking at a Novari on the other side. Now, with that said, it's much, much better. This is a good Novari and Arlott game for AP Bren. Whatever this pick is right here will actually fix up how the whole tempo goes, because that's a Fredrin marching up to a what? An assassin? Is this AP Bren looking at an assassin setup?
An assassin setup actually seems a little bit tempting here, but no, they go with the safest route. They go for it. Their utility junglers once again. Martis
to utilize in the next neutral objective battle with Zixora holding it down. Ogwen barely to level 4 now. Let's see the setup, Ethan. Gonna be chunk low right there. Good onward and an Earth Shatter as well, but it's gonna be a taunt coming down. A final slash displacing Zixora. But the circling ego does the same to Ogwen, who's now in the primal wrath form. It's going to be Mew! Not the two junglers, it's the mid laner who finds it. Kyle's looking for the Decimate. He finds Ethan, and that's Forbid who gets another. The Earth Shatter knocks Forbid up. He's looking for more, but he will not be able to find it. AP Bren clutch win. They want to go for more. Flicker, and they stun Flapteasy. Vengeance into the turret, and now slashes Zora into the team.
One more!
One last hit is what they need.
through that, Leo.
All right, Team Lilgun, they understand the threat. They understand the...
Was that a steal?
Grand Theft Purple on Few. Idol ng mga kids. A 2-time SEA Games gold medalist.
Keeps on stealing the Decimate. What's wrong with the final slash?
The execute. He's not looking to set. He thinks he has enough of the set with the help of Aizen and Zixora. He wants to go for the execute, the damage dealing, the carry potential with Bebex.
The turn.
Combo with the torn apart memory.
Flap.
And it's scary. Two-man stun with an Earth Shatter. Now it's going to talk from Zixora. Locking Open down for a bit. He still has a Primal Wrath. Will choose to pop it here.
Interesting.
Oh, it's going to be Aizen with a penalty zone onto 4. It doesn't engage just as fast, but Ethan is able to find a kill, and now onto Flapteasy they go. 1v4 in the midst of it all. It's another Earth Shatter and a torn apart memory that takes Flap down and gives a turtle over to Lilgun.
Beautiful execution by Team Lilgun. Beautiful engage from Aizen. Beautiful stack slaying by Bebex. And it was all started by a circling eagle. They were holding on to their oaths. Again, I'm looking at that green dot on Flapteasy's portrait. That's why that Primal Wrath felt so weird. Because Ogwen needed the extra health to actually contest. And Team Lilgun is looking great. Team Lilgun is gaining where they need to, because if if Flapteasy's up, then that doesn't mean much.
Just deleted instantly.
Team Lilgun are on the right track. Ethan
gets out.
He gets out indeed. But again, Team Lilgun are winning in terms of lanes and also right now in terms of turtles.
Having all the most of it on Bebex, they're actually forcing AP Bren to have these odd engages. And now look, Kyle's down.
He's getting fed.
Yeah, I guess fair enough. AP Bren's cores aren't online yet. That's why it's taking for so long for them to make decisions, to make plays.
Marco. Look at him on bot lane.
He's going all the way.
Yeah.
And AP Bren are distracting just enough so that it delays it for a tier 2, I would say, for Team Lilgun.
This is very similar to how Blacks International deals with losing situations. As what Wolf said, the anti-disaster protocol, AP Bren puts it on Marco.
Oh, they might just commit to the inhibitor turret. The Lord's still healthy, not touched, but seems like Team Lilgun wants to take it again, layer by layer, turret by turret. They want to keep AP Bren, but just back behind their inhibitor turrets.
Okay, good news for Team Lilgun. They were able to CTL. They were able to capitalize on the Lord and have it push 2 turrets. One up top and one in the mid.
And a bot, you can add that too.
There you go. So even if Team Lilgun are a significant amount of gold up, unless they capitalize, there's not much. Aizen!
He's getting melted down. That's the damage that Super Marco does right now. That's scary, because he doesn't even have... A good final splash into the Earth Shatter. Flapteasy gonna be locked down right now with the Circling Eagle, knocking him up as well. But look at that poke. All the way. Earth Shatter flicker combo, bringing Aizen back with the all, and Ripper's able to flicker back as well. Good Primal Wrath, but Bebex My goodness, that damage was disgusting.
2 or 3 members of Team Lilgun down below, but Super Marco was just waiting. They didn't make the call just yet. They didn't say, all right, we're going for the throat. We have to wait.
Well, because I want this game actually personally to go for game number 3, I'm worried for Team Lilgun because even in that last team fight, Super Marco didn't even use his Blazing Duet to take the tanky heroes. They have the damage needed to take that torn apart memory and tear the AB Bren base down.
Yeah, damage received tells the whole story of what happened at the last team fight. Aizen and ZXaura taking a lot of damage from Super Marco and not dying. That's what Team Lilgun wants. That's how Team Lilgun want to get through from this late game into the ultra late game wherein it's inevitable. But AP Bren able to defend. AP Bren are Team Lilgun players on the map that we don't want to waste time while staying. And now the Lord dance. Oh, it's not even a dance.
Oh, I can seal.
They're poking Kaltizi down in the front. Ogwen, Earth Shatter coming down. They're not going to go for a commitment just yet right now, but Aizen will lose his life. Super Marco dealing so much damage. Ogwen finding immortality. That's going to be Bebek swept over to the side of the team. And Foreman jumps in a back, now outplayed by Super Marco. 3v5, Marco back with the BMI. Bebek running for the hills. That's an Appraiser's rat on a torn apart memory. Flapteezy sustaining for just a bit. ZXaura trying to stab him, but he's still going to be alive. Super Marco dealing some damage. Ethan revealed an Astral Spear connects onto Bebek. Super Marco found 2 kills and now buys the RGM. They're on the Lord, and this might be it. They're ticking back into the game.
No more. And here you'll see that a majority of it still, right after purchasing that RGM, the fadeaway BMI double kill play from Super Marco. He is 2,000 gold ahead of his lane mate, and now AP Bren have turned the map red.
Of the AB Bren Arsenal will do.
All right, now that this Lord is marching down bot and AP Bren are taking their time to actually synchronize how these waves crash in, let's talk about how that was made possible. Number 1, AP Bren have been setting up that kind of team fight since the very last Lord. Second is now AP Bren are more confident because Team Lilgun are actually doubting themselves. They're doubting the amount of range that they have and the amount of stacks Bebex has. And now, AP Bren are inside Team Lilgun's base. They're playing with the inevitable here.
And look at the difference instantly. That's a base turret taken down. They have 1 Lord, and they're utilizing it. Now it's 2. It's about to be 3 if they push into other wave, synchronized with the mid and a bottom. But you can see, man, 2 base turrets down.
This is AP Bren just coming in. They know their win conditions.
Yeah,
that's
almost. Oh, there it is. That's all 3.
They chose the ladder. They chose to have this Terizla. And now AP Bren, they're looking for the final fight of the game.
A hybrid Super Marco, that's the last thing Team Lilgun wants to see. The next team fight is going to be so nasty. The next team fight is going to be so messy. Oh, Super Marco took some damage. He needs to go back a bit.
Fine.
Nope, never mind.
Oh, wait, what?
Something
never
to note.
mind.
Forbid pulled the trigger, stole away the Astral Echo. That's how important vision is to this Lord.
And look at Bebex. He's all the way up top. He can't rotate fast enough. Aizen gets bursted down. Yes, that looked like burst, but it's actually DPS. That's just how fast Super Marco can get it done. And AP Bren, they're lords at playing the Lord dance. They know how to do this. They know how to play the long game. Bebex has to deal with 2 waves as a Brody. And AP Bren will get the Lord. This time evolve for free.
No contest. They're playing it honest now. AP Bren knows that they have more firepower, more reliable sources, and vision. Oh, look at that. Catches all 5.
Ooh. ZXaura swept towards the side of AP Bren. And it's Flapteezy who finds the vengeance. That's an onward and another shatter. Aizen, a DPC. The immortality bought by Kaltizi. Lilgun on the brink of elimination. View going to lose his immortality. Oh, with the primal wrath. Just a hit on the base. AP Bren will be undefeated in groups. They will take Lilgun down and they will eliminate them from M5.
Blazing duets. Dancing on the bodies of Team Lilgun. Here I carry some good news for 2 teams. AB Bren and Team Brimmy Schools advance to the playoffs.
Get to an inevitable victory. And of course, who's it gonna be? You know what? It's Marco. We're gonna be giving out our MVP nod to his Claude, who was unkilled, and to be honest, the 202 doesn't tell you the whole story.
You can hear the reaction. You can hear Super Marco's reaction.
Woo. Woo. Thanks.
The most monotone woo, but the most amazing performance.
It was on the stage, the very same
Wow.
stage where he unleashed the trademark woo. And